Before I get started, I just wanted to express my gratitude because you guys have welcomed me with open arms to the Star Wars fan base, and I really appreciate it. And to celebrate that, I got this shirt specifically. I never owned a Star Wars shirt before, but I got this shirt. Like, it says Star Wars on it, has the Millennium Falcon on it. Millennium Falcon was like one of my favorite things from the first movie. I felt like it was getting disrespected a lot, so I went out and I got this shirt for this exact reaction. So hopefully you appreciate my efforts, and if you did, make sure to leave a like. Thanks. Now, what did I think of A New Hope? Now, I did explain at the end of that reaction that I liked the movie and I see its appeal, but I didn't love it. I felt like it was missing an emotional punch. I explained how I think there's a generational difference between the writing quality. Like, for example, I did say how in the first movie, when Luke sees his uncle die, no reaction. Leia sees her planet blow up, no reaction. We just kind of sweep through things, and there's definitely like a writing difference between the 70s and what we have now. Nowadays, these blockbusters would happen. Luke's uncle would die, Leia's planet would explode nowadays. They would have like a whole reaction to it a little bit, bring some emotion to the film. But A New Hope was missing that for me. But what I did love about A New Hope is visually it is stunning. For the time period it is stunning, and I think now some of the things hold up so well. But also some things don't, and kind of my theory was confirmed in the comments by one of you guys, so thank you so much for that. I believe I left this out of the last reaction, but there was a part where I was just going on this whole tangent of talking about how I heard that George Lucas went back and re-edited his Star Wars movies and added some things to it. And some things did stick out. And somebody in my comments, thank you so much for pointing this out, they did say that, yeah, George Lucas did go back and start to re-edit his movies and added these CGI-looking monsters that stick out like a sore thumb. And I don't really understand why he would do that because, again, the movie's visually, stunning because clearly back then in the 70s they filmed it with, miniatures and all of that, and it looks great. It looks like it could fit into a modern movie. But those creatures, those dinosaur looking things, they just stick out like a sore thumb. So, A New Hope, yeah, I liked it, but I didn't love it as much as some other people did. Now I hear The Empire Strikes Back is one of the best Star Wars movies, so I'm really excited about this one. So if you're excited for today's reaction and you're a big Star Wars fan, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Check out some of my other videos. I've been doing a Loki series reaction, an actual reaction, not just only a review, but we sit down and watch Loki, so go check that out. That's on the channel. And yeah, that's enough of me talking. Let's start off with The Empire Strikes Back. Alright, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Don't worry, I'm not going to do what I did in my last video. But we're back. We're back with some Star Wars. Let's go. Once again, for the time period, fantastic opening shot. I think we're in the 80s now, right? I think this one came out in the 80s. Look at that. That looks clean AF. I talked about this in my last video. I actually left this out of the last video, but yeah, I talked about how I heard that George Lucas likes to alter his movies. Like, he would go in and just start altering the old movies. And somebody in the comments did actually confirm that. They said that there's dinosaur-looking creatures within the first movie that looked out of place. At least to me, it looked like it was graphics beyond the 70s. But somebody did confirm that George Lucas in the late 90s went back in and fucking added the new dinosaurs in, which why they look so out of place.
You smell something?
It's a potential trap, Luke. Don't do it. Oh shit! Look at that. What is he riding? See, close up, whatever Han just rode looked really good. From distance, not so much. Hondo dripped out, literally iced out. Oh, Leia. Leia, you feeling a bit of Han, huh? Feeling a bit of Han Solo.
There's a price on my head. If I don't pay off Jabba the Hutt, I'm a dead man.
A death march, not an easy thing to live with.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, he has to pay off Jabba the Hutt. Leia could hook him up, right? Didn't she pay him in the last movie?
Stay because of the way you feel about me.
Yes,
Oh, their relationship already is forming? So, Han, she's into you. Come on, Princess Leia. She's a princess. Your whole thing, you want to be rich. She can load you up for life. These two dum-dums are back.
Well, it's Princess Leia, sir. She's been trying to get you on the
I
communicator.
turned it off. I don't want to talk to her. You're just dropping too rapidly.
That's right, my friend's out in it.
I'll cover Sector 12.
Aw, look at Han. Now they're best friends. He's gonna go help. Oh, look at that thing. Look at that. No CGI. All mechanics, costumes, cosmetics to build that. Looks really good. He's using the Force? Okay, Luke. Been training? Oh. There you go. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh. Back on the trend of people getting their arms cut off. You know, compared to the last movie, this movie's like getting right to it already. So far in this opening, Luke has already been attacked by a monster, defeated a monster, and now is dying of the cold. That is a crazy start.
Who says the chances of survival are 725 to 1?
Like, look, the stakes are already so high. What the hell? Aw, Chewie.
Actually, R2 has been known to make mistakes.
We'll be fine. Obi-Wan! I forgot you died in the last movie. I genuinely forgot he died. I thought he was still alive.
There you will learn from Yoda, the Jedi Master who instructed me.
Name drop Yoda. See about a Leonardo DiCaprio revenant him?
Hang on, kid.
Ugh. Gonna fit the whole thing in there? Well, that was easy. I wonder how many like pop culture scenes that has inspired this scene in particular. I've seen like many people do this. I think now when people reference it, they more reference The Revenant when Leonardo DiCaprio like slept in a bear or something.
2. I found them. Repeat, I found them.
This guy is so happy. Oh, they put him in a diaper? Out of everything that I thought I would see in the Star Wars series, never thought I would have seen Luke Skywalker in a diaper. That was interesting.
Strong enough to didn't see us alone in the South Passage. She expressed her true feelings for me.
Is Luke potentially jealous? Is there some
You
jealousy?
don't know everything about women yet.
What just Yo, Princess Leia is wild. That was amazing. Yeah, why does this go so hard? It's your boy, Darth Vader.
General Veers, prepare your men. Admiral.
Darth Vader's on his way. We have problems. Chewbacca panicking is like the funniest thing ever.
Take care of yourself, okay?
Aww. Jeez. Okay.
General.
That his office.
Come, General. Prepare your troops for a surface attack.
Yes, my lord.
Oh, we're dropping in, huh?
You have failed me for the last time, Admiral.
Through the screen.
Yet,
Yes, my lord.
make ready to land our troops beyond there.
Oh.
Yet.
Thank you, Lord Vader.
Oh, shit. Shit's about to kick off. This is only the beginning of the movie. That's crazy. Usually this would be like the third act, setting up for like the final big ambush battle. Oh, that's a big boy. That is a big boy. They got a few of those big boys.
Go for the legs. It might be our only chance of stopping them. All right, stand by.
Oh,
guys.
shit.
Oh, Luke, we've got him out.
This is that Spider-Man reference that he made in Civil War when the way they took down Ant-Man. They're about to do the same thing to these big guys. Oh shit! Oh, R.I.P. Dak. And we're going down. Yeah. Jeez, I blew that shit to pieces. Nope. Rogue 2's gone. We're going down. Oof. Oh, really? Really? You still had to do Dax like that? I call him Dax. I had to do Dak like that? Alright, Ninja Luke over here. Look at this. Look at this guy. Okay, you would have died from that fall. That's actually pretty cool. Luke Skywalker all by himself took down one of those giant things. The guy's a badass.
Where are you going?
So the Falcon. To the awesome ship. Look at that. I got this just for this video. Oh shit. Okay, who else? Somebody probably made this comparison before, but the guys in the white helmets behind Darth Vader, they kind of look like the crazy helmet design right there. And we're out.
Nothing wrong, R2. Just setting a new course.
Ah, to the Dagobah system. Oh, jeez. Oh, God, I didn't realize they were chasing them. I thought they got out of the planet safely. They're being chased. They just crash into each other.
Yeah? Watch this.
Light speed.
Watch what?
Does light speed not
I
work?
noticed earlier the hyperdrive motivator has been damaged. It's impossible to go to light speed.
Oh.
Crazy to follow us, wouldn't they?
Okay.
You have to do this to impress me.
Really doing this to impress her. He's doing this so they could all survive. Oh, there goes one. Oh, it's a big boy asteroid. This is pretty sweet. This is pretty cool. Ooh. You guys are unlucky that you weren't like flat shaped. You just had like a bit of a whiff to you, you know. That doesn't seem safe. Oh shit. Nice one, Luke. Smooth landing.
Something out of a dream. Maybe I'm just going crazy.
Can't say that now. You're the one that brought us here. Yeah, you just never want to hear that, you know, if somebody brings you somewhere and then they're like, what are we doing here? Maybe I'm just going crazy. Why are we here on this dangerous planet? Oh, shit. Oh, you almost got a peek. Uh-oh. I mean, that's not good. Aww. These two are like really horny in this movie. What's up with that? They are really trying to set them up to be together in this movie. Like, they are working hard on it.
I feel like
Oh!
we're being watched.
That baby Yoda, but all grown up and being a Yoda. An adult Yoda. This is an adult Yoda. It's 2021. Baby Yoda has become a sensation around the world. He's so small. I never realized how small he was. He's so tiny. Is he just playing dumb?
I want my lamp back. I'm gonna need it to get out of this slimy mud hole.
This is your first lesson, Luke. About not judging a book by its cover. Yo, does R2-D2 have weapons on him? Like, I feel like we should get some we should install some weapons onto him. Yep. Here we go. Yep. Put your arms around her in a very tight corner, you know.
Dirty too. What are you afraid of?
Afraid.
These two are so horny in this movie. What the hell?
You like me because I'm a scoundrel. There aren't enough scoundrels in your life.
Yo, I just realized that's the. If you ever seen Community, that's when Abed kisses Annie. It's when Abed kisses Annie in that Star Wars remake that they did. Except he didn't call himself a scoundrel, he called himself immature. That's funny.
Force is strong with him.
He has the Force on his side, and he's gonna have Yoda on his
Son of
side.
Skywalker must not become a Jedi.
Will join us or die
Well, yeah. You know what I love about Darth Vader? Just his costume and helmet in general. He's always in a very well lit area inside his ship, and I love the reflections that pop off of his helmet and off his suit. It's really dope.
No, I don't even know what I'm doing here. We're wasting our time.
I cannot teach him.
Patience.
The boy has no patience.
Oh, there you go. Patience was your first lesson. Not to judge a book by its cover.
I am ready. Ben, I can be a Jedi. Ben, tell him I'm ready.
Yes. Too old to begin the training.
But I've learned so much.
You're never too old to become a Jedi.
I'm afraid.
You will be.
Alright. Bit cryptic Yoda, a bit scary, but let's train, you know? That is a dope shot. It was so simple, but I love the fog around the ship. That was a dope shot. You guys are standing on an alien, aren't you? Shit. You gotta go.
We do. The cave is collapsing.
Nope.
There's no cave.
What?
You were inside a monster. Oh. Ugh, it's like a big penis. Honestly, I don't know why I said that. It's a big worm. Like, what is this first training set? How to be Spider-Man? Okay, parkour. A little parkour from Luke Skywalker right there. So my question is, alright, so we have all of these planets around this galaxy. Is Earth in this world? Does Earth exist? Or does Earth not exist? Because, like, they refer to Luke Skywalker as a human. He's a human, fine. Then there's, like, regular snakes over. Place. What the fuck are you doing here? But yeah, is there such a thing as Earth, or is there not a planet as Earth? Oh shit! Why is this in slow-mo? I have no idea. It's a little dream sequence, huh? This is a test. Oh, shit.
Want them alive. No disintegrations.
Oh, hey. It's Boba Fett. I'm pretty sure that's him.
Freeze!
Oh, no. Oh, no.
It's not fair.
Ooh, that looked cool.
Track them. They may come round for another pass.
Captain Nita, the ship no longer appears on our scopes.
Responsibility for losing them, and apologize to Lord Vader.
Oh, you're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're never gonna survive that. Here we go. How did you sink it even more, Luke?
Eyes matters not. Look at
That is what she said.
for my ally is the Force.
He's gonna pull it out. He's about to flex so hard on him. Luke, what have you not realized yet? He told you this off the start that you have no patience. And you were like, oh, I have patience, I can do it. No, you don't. You should be embarrassed for yourself, Luke. Let's go, Yoda! Showing Luke why he's the master. Oh! Put you in your place, Luke. Honestly, I'm just disappointed with like how much he talked earlier, and he was like, "I can do it." Oh, also, this guy just died. I mean, we knew that was gonna happen because he was like, "Oh, I'm all game, I can do it," and then we're like, "No, you have no patience." He was like, "No, I do," and then he was like, "Never mind, guys, can't do it. Sorry, too much work." I mean, you can't tell that there's a ship stuck to you. Come on. If it's so futuristic and so spaceship-y, and you can sense the spaceship or whatever, like... Oh, she turned him off. You know, why does he need to be upside down in order to do this?
With the Force, things you will see, other places, the future, the past, old friends long gone.
Also, the Force is kind of cheat sheet. Like, you can do pretty much whatever you want with it. future, past, any time, have superpowers. Yeah, you're a Jedi. Congrats. Oh. Now, in my last video, I did say how one of the only 2 Star Wars movies that I have seen was Solo. I do know what their grudge is now, or at least I think I do. Because Lando was the first owner of the Millennium Falcon. And now Han has it. So you could probably see why he's not happy with Han.
Guts coming here. After what you pulled.
Lando? What's up, Lando? It's not Donald Glover. You don't look like Donald Glover.
Nice to see a familiar face. Ichuta. How rude.
You just get insulted?
I'm terribly sorry. I didn't mean to intrude. No, please don't get up.
Hey! Oh, poor C-3PO gets disrespected on the daily. And he gets blasted.
The cave. Remember your failure at the cave.
That was a failure at the cave? Didn't even realize that. I thought that was like I thought he did a good thing by... I thought Darth Vader, Division of Darth Vader, was like representation of the dark side of temptation. And Luke defeated that temptation. But I guess what they're saying, he failed because he killed him, but thus turning him to the dark side. I guess that's how that works. I thought he did a good thing. I thought he like passed the test, but apparently he failed. So yeah, they really have no faith in him. They really think he's gonna convert to the dark side.
Now, matches are worse.
That boy is our last hope.
No, there is another.
Me? Who? Who's the last? There's another hope? Huh? These are really cool sets.
No one has seen or knows anything about 3PO. He's been gone too long to have gotten lost.
Nope. Wow. I got lost the moment there. I thought they were really gonna kiss. Chewbacca! Save him! What the hell? I don't know. My suspicion with Leia is starting to grow, you know? I'm starting not to trust this Lando guy as well. Them. Oh, of course he made a deal. Jeez, okay. Han, Leia, and Darth Vader sitting at a table. About to have a discussion. And Luke's about to pull up as well. Gonna put them together.
Tell the others. Oh no! I've been shot!
Oh, fuck. What are they doing? I feel like I hyped up that conversation between them at the table, and then they just cut away from it. To say we're just gone. What even happened during that conversation?
Should be adequate to freeze Skywalker for his journey to the Emperor.
They're freezing him?
He doesn't survive. He's worth a lot to me.
The Empire will compensate you if he dies. Put him in.
Seems like a fair deal. The Empire seems reasonable. Finally! They've been flirting the whole movie. Fuck off. The Family Guy clip just played in my head.
I love you.
Fuck off.
Oh, shit. You did that. You betrayed your friend. Shh. Be quiet. Oh. Oh, shit. Are we about to have a face-off with Darth Vader? Oh, shit. I love how he's like in the smoke and in the shadow. This looks like a WWE entrance right here. Like give him his own intro music and we're good to go. Hit the lightsabers, come on. Yeah. Is Lando gonna do anything here? Okay. I love how this scene went from the stormtroopers having control to them being like, okay, cool. We're not gonna say anything, just go. Okay, that was too easy. Did he fly out? That was hella quick. Bro, I've spent a few weeks with Yoda doing parkour. You got nothing on me.
Obi-Wan has taught you well.
All too easy. I'm very invested in this right now. I haven't said anything recently. Oh, shit! Did he do it?
Well, don't blame me. I'm an interpreter. I'm not supposed to know a power socket from a computer terminal.
R2 has been through a lot recently, C-3PO. You gotta understand. He's a little burnt out, literally. R2 is like the slowest target ever. How are you not hitting him? We're out. Ooh, now what's happening here between Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker? Ooh, he's vicious! He's more vicious right now. He's actually going for it. Oh! Oh, buddy!
There is no escape. One never told you what happened to your father.
Oh, shit!
I am your father.
There's the iconic line! Oh! Again, I feel like I was robbed that moment because it's been quoted so many times, but that was still pretty cool. I love Darth Vader's disappointment there. You can see it. He was like, well, fuck. Well, like, what the fuck? Why'd you drop? This turned into, like, a very fun fall. Luke, you survived that big drop, but there's no way you're surviving this drop.
Lando?
Okay, let's go.
I'll be back.
Did they? They almost kissed there. What was that?
They told me they fixed it.
I like how it's a bit this entire movie that hyperspeed is just not fixed. Like, you can't just hyperspeed out of the situation right now because it's just broken.
Luke, it is your destiny.
Nah, bitch. Get out of my head. There you go. And we're out. What, they're on a moving station now? That's pretty cool. Like, he gave him a new hand? Like, they gave him a mechanical hand that looks like his actual... I mean, I guess it makes sense, right? It's the future, space. They got all this technology. They can get better prosthetics. Alright, Lando and Chewie off to go save Han. So they're going on their own adventure now. Oh, this one wasn't directed by George Lucas. I did not know that. But yeah, that's Empire Strikes Back. Again, like we always do at the end of a good movie, round of applause. Yeah. Me with the review at the end and my final thoughts. Take it away. This movie goes hard. This movie does go hard. Just off the beginning, I talked about this in my reaction. Off the start, this movie gets going. Luke is attacked. Luke is dying of the cold. The Empire starts attacking us. We gotta go. It's off from the start, and I absolutely love that. The movie gets going right away. Now, I think there has been an improvement from A New Hope. One of my biggest criticisms of A New Hope was that it was missing an emotional punch. Now, this movie doesn't have that big emotional punch, but it has some emotion in it that I was looking for in A New Hope. First of all, I know I joked about this relationship throughout my reaction, but I do like it. It's the Han Solo and Leia's relationship. Listen, they really, want these two to be together. Nothing really from the first movie. Man, they bickered a little bit, they bantered back and forth, maybe flirtatiously a little bit in the first movie. But that movie just kind of ended, and maybe they were friends. In this movie, right off the gate, Leia's in love with Han Solo, and he's in love with her. And they really want these two to be together. And it creates a lot of funny moments, and it creates a lot of just great emotion between them two. And I do enjoy their love story, and I do buy them being as a couple. Luke Skywalker, he goes on his whole journey of trying to become a Jedi. He goes see Yoda, and Yoda is talking to him about his fears and how he doesn't need to turn to the dark side and how he must contain his anger. And he goes through this whole training thing. For some reason, he needs to do parkour to become a Jedi. I don't really know what that achieves. And for some reason, he needs to be standing upside down on his hands to do Jedi powers. Don't really know what the training's like, but that's Yoda's methods. That's why Yoda's the master. So yeah, Luke goes on this whole journey of training to be a Jedi, and then right at the end, he has that gut punch where Darth Vader reveals that he is Luke Skywalker's father. Now listen, this line is probably the most iconic line of the Star Wars franchise. It's one of the most iconic lines ever, you know. Luke, I am your father. Actually, he doesn't say Luke, I am your father. He says, I am your father. You know, like that line is just so popular and it has been spoiled for me. I've talked about this in my first video. So I feel like that moment was kind of robbed from me, and I don't know if I stole it from myself or, you know, the world just did. But man, again, just like talking about, you know, what was it like seeing these movies for the first time back in the 70s? This one came out in the 80s. What was it like seeing those movies for the first time, right? Back then, because these movies were groundbreaking, changed the whole game. What was it like seeing that moment for the first time, not knowing that he is his father and being shocked by it? Yeah, it was cool. It was still cool seeing it in real time and knowing the whole context of everything. But like, you know, like still, man, I really wish like I didn't know that and it was just like, whoa, what the fuck? But it didn't turn out to be the case. Again, my biggest compliment to A New Hope was that it's visually stunning. This movie is even more visually stunning because of the sets. I think the sets are wonderful. First, we have the ice caves on the ice planet. That's really cool. We have the Millennium Falcon. We have the ships that Darth Vader's in. And I talked about how I love how Darth Vader is always in a well-lit area and there's lights bouncing off his helmet and his costume. Really cool. And I really like that final battle between Luke and Darth Vader. First they fought in this like orange and blue area in terms of colors. And I thought it looked really cool. And then they went out to this more light area. It looked really cool again. It is interesting to comment that The Empire Strikes Back is visually better looking than A New Hope, because A New Hope was really good looking back then. But what the biggest surprise of this movie for me was that George Lucas didn't direct this. I thought that George Lucas directed all three first Star Wars movies and the prequels, but he did direct the first one, A New Hope, but this one was directed by, one second, I forgot his name, Irvin Kershner. I didn't want to forget his name, but there you go. This movie was directed by Irvin Kershner, and you can see how he improves on A New Hope, and that's all we can really ask for in a sequel, right? To do it better than the first one, or to at least to try, go a little bit bigger, but still have some of those things that we love from the first movie. And again, he had those things that we love from the first movie. This movie, again, visually is better looking than A New Hope, but A New Hope was already great looking, right? So we went bigger in terms of visuals. We went bigger in this one, and better. And then the story had more emotions to it. And also in terms of story, throwing a little betrayal there. We met up with Lando. We got introduced to Lando for the first time, and he betrays Han, and Han feels betrayed. All of that, throw that in there, and you will definitely get a really good Star Wars movie, and that's what you got in The Empire Strikes Back. I do have a few small negatives about this film, and first of all, it's the editing. I think I did talk about this in the first movie. The editing was a little bit choppy. It cut away from some things that could have brought more depth to the story. This one, again, we just cut away from some things at a weird time. I mean, I hyped up that like dinner scene, or where, you know, Darth Vader invites Han and Leia and he's like, let's come and talk. And then we never see what they talked about. It just like cuts away from it. Like, what was the point of closing the doors? What happened behind those doors? What was the conversation? Actually, no, that's a lie. I'm lying. We do know what the conversation was, because Darth Vader did, I assume, tell Leia that he was going to use her as a trap for Luke. At least that's what Leia tells us. But, like, it would have been better if we, like, you know, experienced that. That scene could have played out so much better if we were in that room with Darth Vader and he could kill them at any moment, and there's tension building. They're all just scared of him. That could have built up the dangers of Darth Vader that much more, you know? Make him that much more scary. Imagine sitting at a table with Darth Vader knowing that he could kill you at any moment. Say one wrong thing and you're dead. And one of my other critiques for the film, and this one's interesting. Now let me know if I'm like really reaching for this one. In my first video, I talked about a difference in generations in terms of writing. The first movie was missing some things that, if it was made nowadays, it would have that put into the film. You know what's interesting that I noticed? Some of the actors' reactions to some of the things that potentially weren't there when they were filming them. I felt like sometimes when I was watching this film, especially some of like the extras, not like the main actors, maybe sometimes even the main actors, you know, when you're on those sets, you have to imagine the lasers going at you, or that you're on the spaceship in space and it's getting attacked with all these lasers and you have to kind of panic and stuff. Yeah, I felt like some of that was missing. People in this movie were just kind of like, oh no, our ship is getting attacked. Fire up our own lasers. Let's fire back at them. Make a maneuver. We're getting shot at. Oh no, this is not good. Maneuver now. Fire our lasers now. I feel like nowadays people are so used to it, especially actors, because a lot of things are filmed in front of green screens and blue screens, especially these big blockbusters. And actors do talk about this often, having a hard time acting with a tennis ball in front of them and have to imagine that like Doctor Strange is in front of them. Be like, hey, Doctor Strange, have a full conversation when you're a tennis ball. It's hard to act like that. And I feel like back then, the acting was so much different from now. And then you throw in this whole thing of like, hey, pretend that something's there that's not there. They might struggle with that. So in general, The Empire Strikes Back is a great film from start to finish. It's action-packed, has great adventures for all of our characters to go through, has some of that emotion that I thought was missing from the first movie, even though at times some of that time period writing does show. I'm going to refer to it as a time period instead of saying the 1970s or the 1980s writing. I think some of that corny writing does creep in a little bit in this movie, but this movie does have emotion that I thought the first one was definitely missing. And once again, in normal Star Wars fashion, it is visually stunning and again blows my mind thinking about how back in the 80s they were able to create all of this without the technology that we have now. It is great. So I can definitely see how this is one of the best Star Wars films, and I really enjoyed it. But if you enjoyed today's reaction, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. Let me know your thoughts about The Empire Strikes Back down in the comments. Let me know how I can do better in these commentaries / reactions. Also, check out some of my other videos. Like I said, we just started a series watching Loki on Disney+. We're doing actual reaction videos to that, not only reviews, so make sure you check that out if you're a Marvel fan, if you're a Loki fan. And also check out my reaction to A New Hope. Again, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.